Conference of Catholic Bishops has hit out at the William Ruto-led administration for perpetrating what they term as a culture of lies. The bishops say Kenyans are suffering due to persistent lies, among them Sikh Kenyans who cannot access treatment despite the government insisting that it has rolled out a better healthcare system in SHA. And TV's David Mudhoka reports on why the men of cloth are on a collision course with the government.
After weeks of agony among many untreated patients despite the rollout of the Social Health Authority program, months of concern over the whereabouts of tens of abducted demonstrators, yet the government insists having no hand in any abduction, and years of joblessness among millions of young Kenyans, yet the government is adamant that it has created jobs both locally and internationally. Catholic bishops in the country now say enough is enough. Thursday morning, the men of the cloth, in a scathing attack targeted at the President William Ruto-led government, asked his administration to stop the lies.
When the government fails to fulfill its promises, particularly concerning payments to essential service providers, it harms vulnerable communities. This is the case with NHIF. This culture of lies, unkept promises, and misplaced priorities is unacceptable and needs to be dealt with.
The bishops further put the government on task to give Kenyans answers, especially on the blatantly recurring incidents of reported abductions, disappearances, and killings of Kenyans, and the increased murders of women.
Some who have died or some who have gone missing and cannot be accounted for. We cannot live in a country where human life is treated like the life of a chicken. This is what we are trying to raise. And we shall continue voicing this out, that the lives of people living within the borders of our country are protected as per the Constitution.
Other national issues raised by the bishops include overtaxation of Kenyans, rampant corruption in government, the delayed reconstruction of the IEBC, which has left some areas without representatives for more than 2 years, the unpopular extension of term limits of elected leaders, as well as political wrangles, which they said have made many people lose trust in the government. It is not the first time that the President William Ruto administration has been accused of lying to Kenyans, but Catholic bishops want it to be the last, calling on the President William Ruto government to be responsible, accountable, and keep the promises that made it elected in the first place. David Mudhoka, NTV, Nairobi.